Alright, hello. Let me see if this works. Alright, shit. This video will be covering diagonal flips and half flips. Um, this video was kind of requested by Rob because he was doing weird ass flips on his kickoffs and whatever. So we'll be covering diagonal flips and half flips in this video. Um, my controls are default, so just so you guys know, default, and then arrow and power slide on left bumper. So simply to do a diagonal flip, you hold your controller or your left stick diagonally to the right or to the left. For me, it's easier to do it on the left than to the right. Um, if you do hold arrow during the flip, it makes it even easier. I think if you do a normal like this, it's weird. Like if you don't do it with arrow, you don't get to boost through the whole flip. So keep in mind that you do use your arrow button during the flip. So simply to do a diagonal flip kickoff, also covering that, as that was kind of the main point what Rob was struggling with, or at least his kickoff looked kind of weird. I'll just show mine, all of my kickoffs pretty much, cycling through them. So that's the straight kickoff. That's how I do this kickoff. And on this one you have to flip to the other side. And those are pretty much just like normal diagonal flip kickoffs. So going over it again, pretty much just diagonal flip left or right. Just hold your analog stick right or left diagonally, and then hold arrow during the flip. Reason why this is good is because you can keep boosting through your flip, which means you don't lose speed pretty much. Because sometimes you will see people do this, but you'll lose speed because at a certain point in the flip, um, you're boosting like backwards. So that's pretty much the diagonal flips, unless I forgot something. I don't think so. Oh yeah, small thing that could help you with this is if you turn right before diagonal flipping left, it's easier, or the other side. So you power slide pretty much to the other side before diagonal flipping to the other side. So this also works for diagonal flipping left, of course. Turn right a little bit and then diagonal flip left. So once you know the diagonal flip, you can learn half flips. To do a half flip, at least the standard one, I'll only be covering the standard one, as some people, most of the other people, most of the people I know actually use like an arrow button for it, but it's not that ideal. Like the normal classic half flip is the half flip you should be able to do, and everyone should be able to do. Reason for that is you can like adjust yourself more. And decide more where you get to land, and you can do it like either way. Um, so the way to try and learn a half flip, you can first just do a normal backflip pretty much. This I'll just covering the way I learned it kind of. Just do a normal backflip. I mean, I'm pretty sure enough people know how to do a backflip, so just do a backflip. And during the backflip, you want to hold up on the controller once you're halfway through. That means your car will do this. So that means pretty much your car will go flat on its hood. So once you've been able to do that, just need to incorporate a diagonal flip with it, a diagonal flip backwards, and then turn your stick up again. So you can see on the controller overlay what I'm doing. Literally just diagonal flip and then turn your stick up. And as you can do this anyway, pretty much. And the way the classic one, so I mean I call this the classic one because I think it's just the standard one pretty much. The reason why I want to learn this is because you can like adjust more. Like I can line here, but I can also go like like pretty much straight backwards, whatever. So knowing this one, it's better than like having a button or whatever like that. One way I did try and learn the half flip is pretty much every time a goal is scored, just do a half flip like that. That's like normally in games I used to do that. I sometimes still do it, but like it's a nice way of learning, and just try and do right and left. Obviously, the way this is a nice way of training is because you get lifted off the ground a little bit, so there's less like I don't know. You have more time to do the half flip, which means you feel less. I guess I don't know. That's just a nice way to like kind of still train in game even when you're playing. But yeah, that's pretty much the video for diagonal flips and half flips. If you guys want to, because like I have no idea what other mechanics I should really be covering, so if anyone has any suggestion, you can just leave them in the comments or just message me if you want to see a video about a certain thing. I'm not that mechanically gifted, so don't go questioning me for like crazy shit. But surely, like for a lot of the more advanced mechanics out there, there's videos. So, but if you do have any questions about like other mechanics, I might still make some of these videos. But if there's one specifically requested, I might just do that. But for this video, it's gonna be it, I think. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.